while back, I played some Plague Inc. on Twitch back when I had a different channel, and I thought I'd drop you guys the video here, and you guys can check it out and have some fun watching it. Talk to you later. Let's try playing this. So guys, I hope this is going to work. This is my first time doing anything like this. I've never tried anything like this before, so I am hoping that this will be something that will work out so that in the future we can try playing more games like this and see if it works, really, when it comes right down to it. So let's simply just play for a little bit and see what happens. So I've been playing Plagues Inc. for a little while. I thought it was a pretty good game back when it first came out. There's different scenarios in here. It's really a pretty fun game. So I just worked yesterday on getting the dog trimmed and set. We have a little, I don't know what she is. I thought she was a Havanese at first, but now I'm thinking she might not be, so because of her thing. Excuse me a minute, guys. I want to take a quick pop here. Oh yeah. Gotta love that feeling, guys. Gotta love that feeling. So it's like 9 o'clock here where I am, and that was kind of my wake and bake. I've been up for a little while. I had a lot to do today. I had to feed and water the dog and the cat and bring the dog out for a walk and make Lauren's coffee and all that good stuff. So it was kind of like a busy morning this morning. Pretty much what we're trying to do here is just build up as much money as possible. The DNA is the money that allows us to go in and change the transmission type, the symptoms, the abilities. But right now we just want to like build up. We want to get up to like, I don't know, like 50 or so. It's the best way to play the game. Just build for a while. If you want to be able to win. I mean, if you look, it tells you how many infected we have, where we can click here and see the world. So it's starting to infect more people. It's a pretty fun little game. I hope you guys are hearing the music in the background. If you are, that is music from my YouTube channel, non-copyright music by Ozzy. If you're looking for more gaming content, you can go over and check me out on YouTube at Ozzy's Casual Gaming. Also, if you're looking for information about products, streaming services, or if you're looking for information about my the TV shows, and as well as anime, you can check out my Ozpinions page. That's OZPINIONS. And if you are into stoner content and movies on high, watching movies while you're high and then talking about them, as well as doing stoner box unboxings, stoner culture, medical marijuana, and anything like that, as well as a weekly live every Friday night, you might want to check out my other channel, which is the same as this, but it's on YouTube. It's called Transcendent by Ozzy. So let me take another quick hit and play some more. Apparently taking that hit cost me my bubble. Oh well. There are things in life more important than gaming. And medicating is one of them. At least in my humble opinion. So right now I'm smoking on some purple kush that I grew. I'm actually getting ready to switch over to something different. I think I want to go with my Crescendo Temple. All of what I'm smoking on is from Theory Wellness in Chicopee, Massachusetts. I am a very loyal consumer at Theory. I go there
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below for me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Any chance I get that I have the money to pick up some of my medicine. This is medical marijuana. I am a medical card user. I have been since December. I do recommend it for anybody who has any kind of issues, and if you already are a marijuana user, or if you've thought about it in the past or anything like that, it is definitely a worthwhile plant. It is a very good medicine. It has got me off of a lot of other really bad medicines, antidepressants, anti-anxiety, and things like that. So I would recommend it for most people. So this is my Crescendo Temple is in here now. This is, again, Theory Wellness, so let's take a quick hit while we're waiting for something to happen. I made sure we didn't miss it that time. Oh. And right now I'm smoking out of a bong that I got from Daily High Club. Well, actually, the bong I'm smoking on originally came from Daily High Club, but I purchased it from a fellow YouTuber who used to produce a lot of stoner-related content, but has since stopped producing that type of content and gone on to a different type of content stream. And it was him that got me this particular bong because he was selling his, which was really cool because it gave me a chance to get a bong that I had wanted when I had initially signed up for Daily High Club, but I had signed up a month late, so I missed out on that particular bong. But then when he had it up for sale, it gave me the opportunity to capitalize and get my hands on a piece that I had been looking at and I had really liked. It's a very cute piece. It looks like a Martian. It's kind of a beaker style at the bottom, but then it has a bulbous Martian head. The mouthpiece is a very small mouthpiece that will fit right inside your mouth. It's really nice. It's got a drip catcher on the joint where you put the bowl in. It's really pretty cool because of that, because it really makes it a lot easier to clean and everything. It can sometimes be hard with some of these bongs to properly clean them, simply because stuff gets in the stem, it gets in the down by the perk, and with this, all of your, what a lot of us stoners call Scooby snacks, go down into that little catch, and then when you go to empty the catch, you just simply turn the piece upside down like you would to empty the water. Which actually, I'm looking at it right now, I could probably use some cleaner water. It would make my weed taste much better. So I think what I'm going to do is just set that aside for a minute, and in a little bit we're going to go clean that up. So we're going to get the airborne transmission as well as water transmission. We're going to have birds, and that's going to take care of our what we have for right now. Right now, I just want it to really spread, so we're looking to up the transmission of it. It's pretty cool to see, because this is basically, I mean, you can even play the COVID vaccine, or the COVID thing on here. I actually did once already. I started over here in China, and I named it COVID even, and I put it on there, and tried to track the progress of it to see if it kind of followed what happened in the real world, but it didn't. I'm assuming whoever they had for president over here in America at the time, which is where I am, was a lot smarter than the asshole we had in. So, I'm assuming shit didn't go down like it did with that jackass. You know, people actually listened. Because I got beat, to be honest. I did. I totally got my ass beat on that one. But it's kind of a fun game. You can try to see. This is kind of cool because it shows you what disease tracking actually looks like. People don't realize how educational this game actually is. It can give you a feel for how the CDC and other agencies of that ilk work and how they track the progress of things. Obviously, their boards would be way more involved than this. There would be a lot more air traffic and water traffic and, you know, all that different kind of access things on here as to different cities and states. And you know what, I'm going to pause this because if you pause it, it will pause your bubbles on the screen. I think you need, yeah, you have to have that. So if you get a bunch of bubbles popping at once and you think it's going to be hard to catch them all, really quick go up and see if you can pause it, because the pause option leaves the bubbles up on the screen and gives you more time to pick them. And I honestly I forgot that till right now. That's like stoner brain with traumatic brain injury brain. I am a traumatic brain injury survivor. I have had 7 total traumatic brain injuries since 2014. One of which I actually at one point died during and was resuscitated. So I have dealt with a lot of different things, and in my course of recovery, marijuana has been a huge thing, and also, to be honest, gaming has helped. I have gone back and played a lot of retro games that I played when I was younger. Getting that kind of muscle memory for some of it to play some of them was really good, because it showed me that, you know, while I was having a lot of problems and my brain still does not work exactly like it once did, it is way better than it once was immediately after a lot of the injuries. I have gotten a lot better. I will never be back to 100%. I do have permanent damage. We don't know how long I was actually dead for, because I was trapped in a room and my parents couldn't get in. I was living with my parents at the time. They couldn't get in through the door because when I had fallen, I had pulled a bookcase down trying to steady myself and blocked the doorway. They needed to call 911 and get the paramedics, the fire department, and police, and it was the police who got there first in the small town that I lived in, Southwick, and they pushed through the bookcase and were able to get to me and found me at what they thought at the time was unconscious, but after later on, I was told that what actually happened was I was found what they first believed to be unconscious, but upon checking had no pulse and no respiration. 2 minutes after they arrived and found me like that, they resuscitated me. So before definitive, I was gone for 2 minutes. We don't know how long it was before that. The total time between my falling and the cops and everyone getting there was probably something like 20 minutes. So I could have been gone from anywhere between 20 minutes or 2 minutes to 20 minutes. It's unknown and probably never will be known. We just know that there has been some permanent damage, and it has caused a lot of issues with a lot of different things over the years as well as currently. It makes it a little bit hard sometimes. Like, right now, you know, Lauren likes to go out and go to the clubs and stuff a little bit here and there. And I used to like that, but I can't handle it anymore. Too much overstimulation and music and lights and too many people like that would cause me to have problems and possibly a seizure. So I can't do things like that, unfortunately. So that means she has to go out by herself. And as you guys can hear, I'm playing metal in the background. This is music from my non-copyright music, background music by Ozzy on YouTube. But that I'll play for like maybe an hour or so at the most while I'm gaming for you guys, or if I'm listening to it while I'm live streaming on YouTube or whatever I'm doing at that time. But I don't typically listen to it continuously with, you know, lights flashing and a bunch of people around me and stuff like that. It's usually just me down here with my lights, my regular lights on. Usually when I have my LEDs on, I have them on a slow pulse, and, you know, between that nice cool looking atmosphere with the lights and everything and smoking a good, it depends on what I'm looking for right then. Like right now, as I said, it's earlier in the day, so I really can't smoke up on an indica right now, because that would just, at this point, it would put me out. I wouldn't be able to get done what I need to get done today. So I just end up sitting here couch locked, and I love my being in the couch and everything, but I can't do that during the day. Later on tonight or whatever, I'll do it. So I'm smoking mostly hybrids. I don't have any straight sativa right now, which is a little bit of a bummer, because every once in a while I do like me just a straight sativa, but due to monetary issues I don't have that availability right now. But if you guys would like to help with that, I do have Patreon accounts, and anything that I do purchase for my medical marijuana or anything is related to my Transcendent by Ozzy channel on YouTube. So therefore, any money that anyone puts in through Patreon is reinvested into the channel. This is something that I'm going to be doing to make this, to build these channels to the highest I can get them. I want to use whatever money I can get from Patreon to reinvest into the channels, to make the channels better, to get better content for everyone, to get more strains, to try different things, to get more stuff for my grows, to do better grow videos, to get better equipment so that when I shoot videos for you guys, it would be a better thing. Everything is about reinvesting and investing within myself, because that's what doing this YouTube channel is all about, is investing in myself and believing in the fact that I can make this a profitable business for me and my family, and have fun while I'm doing it. And of course, get medicated. I am smoking on my PAX Era right now, which I had picked up at Theory last week. I picked up this PAX Era to try it and see how, you know, how it worked. I'd never used PAX before, but on my YouTube, someone recommended that I give it a shot because they said that it's a really good, a really good battery and everything, and they wanted to know how the, they had heard it was a really good battery, and they wanted to know how the pods were because they saw some of my other videos and they liked how I described a lot of stuff, so they thought that I should go and try that. So that's what I did. I ran down to Theory last week, and I did a haul, and I got me a lot of good stuff. As I said, we have the Crescendo Temple. The Purple Haze is my personal grow, so that's not anything that I purchased. I picked up some PK Crusher and some gelato. I also picked up some live butter. It's Kunduz from the Botanist. So I am looking forward to trying that as well. Well, I have tried it. I mean, what I should say is I'm looking forward to smoking more of that, because that was some really good concentrate. I smoked probably... I got a gram of it, and I've only smoked on it once. I usually save my dabs for when I'm doing my live. So I'm probably going to be doing a dab on Friday. I do my lives at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what I'm going to set up for this channel. Right now, I'm just trying this. I've never used Twitch before, and it was recommended to give it a shot for what I'm looking to accomplish. So I thought that was a good thing, that it was a good suggestion. So I said, well, let's give it a shot. Let's try using it. I was told that it was very user-friendly, that people would definitely enjoy what's going on, what I'm putting up. So that's where I'm working from right now, of just trying to push this brand that I'm building in as many different forums as I can. I actually opened up a link tree, which should be in my bio here. If you click on that, that'll get you access to all of my social medias, including the Twitch, the YouTube, the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It also has my Cash App and my Patreon connected to it for anyone who is willing to help support my pages. That would be wonderful. I would greatly appreciate that. And anyone who does go that extra mile to help support my pages in that way, later on down the road, as things start getting better and I start having more money and I start doing things like giveaways or raffles, anyone who is a Patreon or who has given me money to become a subscriber on this page, or whatever it is that happens, however it is that I begin making money on this, that these people who start giving me that money, they will be entered in. If I'm having a raffle, if I'm having a giveaway of some sort, they'll get an additional entry into it under their name by having that. There'll probably be some content that will be just for Patreon supporters and supporters of the pages. It's definitely something that I have been looking into. Eventually, I'm hoping to have merch available and everything. As I said, I am looking to turn this into a fully paid gig, and I believe that it can happen. I have seen a lot of other people do it, and creativity-wise, I know that I've got it and I can do it. Now it's just a matter of putting that effort in and actually pushing forward on multiple fronts instead of just focusing on one, to try to get as much coverage of my personal brand as possible. So as you guys can see, the entire world is sick, but they are working on a cure. So what I really need to do is make some money or some points right now so that I can then try to put an end to the cure. Right now I only have 3, which is unfortunate. I think I kind of did that wrong. But what am I going to do? You can't put the genie back in the bottle, right? You know what? I'll clean this bong later. I'll just smoke a little more to Kush. That'll even me out, because this one's a little more sativa leaning for a hybrid. Oh yeah, nice cloud of smoke there. Oh, I love me a good cloud of smoke. I don't know why. It just feels so good coming, just coming out, and it looks so nice. I have smoked tobacco. I'm not a proponent of it. I don't like it, but I have smoked once in a while. But smoking marijuana is totally different, and it's way more fun. Because what I'm going to do is I've got work to do all day today, between my channels, my brand, and having to work here in my cellar to get things set up for our home renovations. So between everything that I have to do, I usually keep myself pretty elevated to try to get as much done as possible and not feel crappy, you know? I really hate that I have to do this, but if I don't, I'm not going to make the next part. And I think I'm pretty much dead anyways, because they're at 56 cure-wise, 58 cure-wise. They're only 89 days away from the cure, so no matter what I do, I'm pretty much going to lose. But this was just... as I said for the name of my gaming channel on YouTube, it's Ozzy's Casual Gaming. I don't always play with the express purpose of winning. A lot of times, I play just to play. I honestly have fun just playing games. Whether I'm winning or losing, for me, it helps my hand-eye coordination. Since the head injuries, it helps multiple different issues that I have, so I do highly enjoy playing and getting that interaction. I am so gonna lose this, but you know, it was a fun one to play, and I got to talk to everyone and do my first attempt at a live a stream here on Twitch. I've never dealt with Twitch at all, to be honest. I hadn't even really watched much on here prior to this. It was something... There we go. I'm just wasting the things because there's nothing we can really do right now anyways, so... yeah, so I hadn't really used the platform at all. Lauren, like around October to middle or toward the end of November, there was a special going on Twitch because of COVID. There was a concert series by, now I can't remember his name, the guy from Fish. Like, I totally know his name, but I'm just blanking right now. And we had a blast watching it. The times we did, it was really fun. We just kind of got baked and then watched it. But now, you know, I'm using Twitch myself And I wouldn't have thought when her and I were watching it then that I would be a creator, a content creator on here, a streamer on here, whatever. I know on YouTube we prefer to be content creators. I don't know what the jargon is here on Twitch, a streamer. But I enjoy playing games, so this was kind of a natural evolution to my process and everything. So their cure is done. So now we're going to see the infected rate go down. And you can see the world is already starting to clear. They do it really freaking quick. So I've been listening to a lot of metal lately. It's what I prefer. You know, I actually, rock is my favorite, like hard rock, Metallica, Faith No More, Megadeth, Pearl Jam. You know, that's like, those are my wheelhouse things, but I know that I don't know what the rules are here on Twitch, but I know on YouTube I can't use any of that kind of music because I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying royalties or anything, so I can't use that music as background for any of my videos, so I am stuck with non-copyright, which is actually, I found some really good, but it took me a while to find some rock or metal background music that was non-copyrighted. Mostly what I was finding was EDM and stuff like that, which is fine, and I use it, but it's not my preferred thing. It's not my preferred usage. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody's got their own thing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. It was actually, I thought it was pretty fun.